Okay, so I woke up, just woke up. See, the bed is still unkempt. Um, I had zero intention of watching this early. I usually watch stuff like this at night, but I go on YouTube and there's already so many videos reacting, and so I'm like, all right, I guess I'll watch it. And I put on my Thanos shirt. It was going to be him or Tony Stark. Did not know there'd be a Tony Stark reference. I like Thanos more, so. Anyway, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, Episode 1. Now, I've been hearing mixed things about it. I've been hearing that it's another trash Marvel MCU show. I've been hearing that it's the best MCU show. I'll say this. It's the only one I've watched so far. I didn't watch Captain America yet. I love Cap. But I also really love She-Hulk. And this first episode, I thought was pretty awesome. I like the way they went about it, the comedy and everything. So, it's rated TV 14, which I can get because She-Hulk is kind of, a little horny. But I didn't know is she kind of likes to cuss a bit, which I dig. Uh, and they use that 14 for the dialogue because the running joke is Captain America being a virgin and possibly not alive. Like, she's obsessed with talking about that conversation. Again, She-Hulk is horny. Uh, so it begins with the car accident. Well, with Jennifer Walters in court. And she's like, okay, so a lot happened before I got here. Here's what happened. And he goes back to the car accident. Now, I knew going in they would change it. In the comics, she does get in a car accident and needs a blood transfusion and gets one from her cousin Bruce, the Hulk. In the show, there's still a car accident. Only Bruce is only like Bruce gets cut and she gets cut and it touches and then she instantly is She-Hulk. They fast track the hell out of it from the comics. That's fine. And it's really Bruce trying to train Jennifer. And there's a line of dialogue in this uh, that I will compare to an infamous line of dialogue from a different superhero TV show about a lesser known female cousin to a big name superhero. That being Batwoman. There's a line in here where Bruce is training Jennifer Walters to be She-Hulk, right? And obviously she's a bit different than he is. And she explains everything, how that is. And, and she say, and then she's like, she had this whole thing about how she's always controlling her anger, basically because of all the shit she goes through being a woman and being a woman in her job. And then she like transforms while she's going off, and then transforms back. And Bruce is like, wait a minute, that's whole new territory. And she's like, so I'm better than you. And he's like, different, not better. She's like, so I'm better than you. I compare that to, say, Batwoman, where she first sees the suit and it was like, it needs to be modified. And then dude is like, that suit is perfect. And she's like, it will be when it fits a woman. And we're like, you know, this is how you do that. Never thought I'd say it, but She-Hulk did it better than Batwoman. That's how you do that, alright? It wasn't forced down the throat. It was just her telling the truth. And then transforming why she did it to prove her point. That her and Bruce are kind of different, which is why I like her and don't at all like Bruce or the Hulk. Yeah, and it's really mostly those two, just training. And eventually she wants to get back to her life as a lawyer and everything. And Bruce is like, there's a lot of work to do. And eventually lets her reluctantly leave after they fight. And their relationship is just like mine with my own younger cousin. Or my brothers and my own younger cousin. You can't see, but you can see. Yeah, right there. That scar. for me breaking up a fight between my brother and our younger female cousin. It was that relationship is spot on. You know, uh, and I love the portrayal of She-Hulk here. Even Hulk didn't really truly annoy me. I will say there's a lot of foot shots though, like a lot of foot shots. Cannot wait for the Black Nerd review. Uh, but yeah, no, I had a great time with this. Great first episode. Uh, I mean, and then the whole, like I said, the whole her going through what she goes through, that was done beautifully. Yeah, and I really don't have much more to say. I love the show. One episode and already they handling it better than now Batwoman did it. That whole being a female counterpart, they're doing it better. Arguably better than Supergirl for that first season because the way they did it kind of pissed off fans. You know, like both those in the early seasons, their older, much more well-known cousin wasn't there. Batwoman, Bruce left. Supergirl, they just use his pronouns he, him. You get a glance of his shoulder or some shit until season two. Bruce is here. You know, you see that relationship. Also, I counted Jennifer said the word shit like 3 times. Okay. And then right at the end of that fight scene you saw in the trailer, Who's That Girl by Eve starts playing. And it's censored. For what? She says shit like twice. She can say it 3 times, she can't say it twice. And then in the after credit scene, because it's Marvel, they're still talking about Captain America and his virginity and America's ass. Remember that? They're talking about that. And then it's revealed that she wasn't even drunk talking to Bruce, because that's the whole thing. They're like Flash, they can drink and drink. But then she reveals she's not drunk. He's like, "You're not drunk." And she goes, "Captain America, fuck." And then it cuts. Like, she can say fuck, but you can't say shit in her song twice. This was such a fun episode. And also, Georgia Films helped make it, which I believe, if I remember correctly, Georgia Films helped make Eve's sitcom all those years ago. So, yeah, I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. I mean, yeah, She-Hulk is like toned down as is Bruce, but it's a bit different there. Like when She-Hulk, she didn't even like break her awesome Led Zeppelin start. It was just fine. Like, that's Disney being Disney. But anyway, this is an awesome show. Go watch it. Thank you for watching.